friend of mine and I were talking some months ago about pranks. I don't know if you're familiar with the poop dollar. The poop dollar is for the uninitiated when you take a dollar bill and you put a little bit of poop in it, and then you put it on the sidewalk, and then you sit on your porch or on top of your house or something, and you wait for somebody to walk by. And as they're picking it up, after they've like touched it, you yell poop dollar because they've touched a dollar bill that's got poop in it, right? And that's the joke, and it's sophomoric and dumb. But it got me thinking, okay, so like a dollar bill, I'm not going to fuck around with poop for a dollar bill. You know, or probably not 5, but like 50, okay. You know, how much poop is on it?
Right.
How much poop is on this $100 bill? You know, if it's a little bit, I'll find a way to make it work. You know?
So the idea, though, in the prank is that you hide the poop, so it's not immediately evident before they pick it up that there's poop on it.
Right. Now, if you take it a step further, though, let's say you lose all subtlety, because subtlety is for chumps. Okay, so I would deal with a little bit of poop for a $100 bill, a $50 bill, probably not a 20, maybe depending on the poop, for a 20. Okay, well, how much poop would have to be on a $100 bill for me not to want to pick it up? Like, that's the question for me now. It's like, okay, there's like a puddle of diarrhea, but there's a C note floating in it.
Oh.
How do I make this work? Because that's a $100 bill, but that's also a lot of poop.
Mm.
And that's kind of like I feel like that's a weird ethical question almost, or like, not unethical, but...
You have gloves?
I don't know, do I? Maybe.
I don't see how ethics are involved here.
But what's the idea, though?
The idea is just taking the poop dollar concept, but then trying to figure out like, how much poop is too much poop.
So you would have like a game show.
I mean, I don't know if... yeah, game show. Yeah, we can put this on TV. I can wing anything. I have a degree in philosophy.
Do you have a job?
Yeah. Do I...
Well, you said degree in philosophy.
Yeah, my bad idea was getting a degree in philosophy.
Apparently you didn't have an idea for a future.
Yeah, having a degree in philosophy, like when I make jokes about it on stage, it's great because they're all true. It really is like majoring in getting people not to respect you. Because there's no degree that's less respected than a philosophy degree. Which is dumb because it's a very popular pre-law degree. So like half my classmates are lawyers, and then the other half of us are not lawyers, like kind of as not as possible.
Let me guess. The ones that are lawyers are respected.
Yes. They're high-earning members of the community. And the ones that aren't... I work in the sales department of a trucking company. Yeah, it's tough having a degree in something that everybody makes fun of and dismisses outright.
Is that why you took that degree? Because you're into being...
He was like, you know what? I have too many advantages in life. I need to like dial it back a little bit here.
I think that I am the best example of somebody fighting white privilege. I think at this point it's pretty obvious that I'm responsible for people advancing by lagging behind so much.
The $100 bill in the toilet is a great metaphor for your life and your career.
I think the ultimate...
That's great philosophy, right? So your idea was the shit thing. Let's see if I can get some meat in the idea. So,
I don't think that meat in the poop dollar is gonna help, man.
We're gonna try to turn this into a meat poop.
Right? You need fiber. You need fiber to make the poop dollar.
What do you think would happen? So let's say you throw a bunch of $100 bills in shitty toilets.
I think most people. I mean, how do you launder that money?
Well, it wouldn't be in a toilet. It would be on the street, right?
Yeah, on the sidewalk.
Yeah, it would be a $100 bill covered in shit, like
human shit, or like animal shit.
Does it make a difference?
I would imagine just any kind of shit.
I don't think that makes a difference.
I think I would rather have with animal shit because animals don't have like diseases and.
Animals have tons of diseases.
Like AIDS.
Well, they don't have AIDS. Can you get AIDS from poop?
I don't think you can get AIDS from poop. But even if you get AIDS, you won't die from it anymore.
That's true.
I still don't want AIDS. I still think you'd be less likely to get something to harm you in a minor or major way if it was animal poop than if it was human poop.
Yeah.
Plus,
I mean, you could still get worms from animal poop, though, right?
Yeah.
And parasites.
Worms are all natural. Like vegans who like don't like kill animals. Like if you have a tapeworm, what do you do? Is that philosophically inconsistent?
What do vegan shits smell like? Are they bad, worse, or better?
I would think worse because I can't imagine that there's any kind of like.
There's no meat in it.
Right.
So in your experiment, that's one of the things that you could. One of the variables is vegan shits versus regular shits. I had an idea. A good compromise for moral vegetarians is we bring back like giant dinosaurs and we eat their meat because the amount of suffering per burger would go way down because one brontosaurus could feed
a
like
lot of people.
10,000 people,
Yeah.
whereas you've got to kill like a chicken for every chicken breast burger.
Yeah. No,
Well,
that makes sense.
Well, think about it this way: like when you're like having like a tiller go across like grain and like harvest grain, like there's animals in there. There's rabbits and moles and shit that are getting sucked into the tiller and getting obliterated. If I'm having a loaf of bread, who knows how many cute animals?
For that one loaf of bread,
Yeah,
maybe no animals for that one loaf of bread.
maybe dozens.
I don't think. I think at most it would be like one for that one loaf.
I don't know. It's weird when people are like, we need to treat animals humanely. Like, we don't treat people humanely.
So you have a philosophy degree, and your argument is
I'm
if
a
we do
species-
one wrong thing, we might as well do the other wrong thing.
I'm a species supremacist.
You think that would be like
I feel like you have to treat animals humanely because they didn't sign up for this shit.
Mm-hmm. I am a species supremacist. The way that there are white supremacists or things like that, I'm a species. I think that human beings are the supreme species. They're the master species of Earth. And if that means that I want to have some chicken breast with dinner, then give me some Doc Martens so I can curb stomp some chickens and make myself chicken breast.
Are you one of those psychopaths who like dissects animals?
No, no, I don't
For
know.
fun.
I have.
Uh-oh.
Do I dissect animals for fun and like kill animals for fun? No. Have I made my own sausage? Yes.
I think I have another idea for your shit thing. You know how
Where could you possibly be going with this?
like every once in a while there'll be a stupid theory about like pheromones and like people can tell like if an attractive woman sweat on a weight machine or something or they can tell compatibility
Can people?
based on it's all pseudoscience
Okay.
BS, but like you watch like a 2020 thing about do people have pheromones and like
I hope not.
so I wonder if there's like the same thing with shit. So you could have like an attractive person shit on the $100 bill.
I
and
mean,
see if
that would be.
people are more
I think that
likely.
would be interesting. Like
Yeah.
have like some hot people shit on a couple $100 bills, and have some like gross people shit on another $100 bill. And see
Exactly.
which dollar bill gets picked up.
I'm
the
just,
most.
I'm just imagining like an
with the math words.
I'm just imagining an Austrian guy watching like an attractive woman shit on a dollar bill, being like, "Yes."
Well, no, they wouldn't watch them shit on it though. It would happen, and then you would just put it out, and it would be like a blind taste test, kind of.
Well, I don't know if taste is the word that we should use.
It'd be like the Pepsi Coke challenge of shit.
I think that the worst one would be to get like a $100 bill from like somebody who just like went to Mongolia barbecue and like got their money's worth. So it's like shrimp, chicken, beef, crab, all of it, onions, all mixed together.
Well, one side effect of your experiment is that if they get the shit on their hands and it gets in,
You're not eating a $100 bill.
No,
like
but
if you see a poop dollar,
if it like
First thought, I
we
got
were talking about the gut flora thing. You could like
that's not how they do it.
it could be like the Santa Claus of like gut bacteria that makes people thinner.
Like this
You
is
could be like the Johnny Appleseed of thinning shit.
this is going full circle in a really horrifying way. No, like they don't when they reboot your gut flora or whatever. Like they're not just like, hey, here's some poop. Like it's
Well, yeah,
it's not a fraternity.
They
parade.
put it in a pill, but
And they put it in a pill that they stick through your nose.
Oh, wait, I thought it's like a drip.
It could be a drip. It's
I
not.
think-
You
yeah,
don't
put-
poop in your mouth.
Yeah, no, there's no pill. They put like a tube
but it
all the
could
way
be.
down.
They just know that people wouldn't do it. I don't think there's
Would
a
you?
physiological reason.
Take it a step further. Would you do it if it was a suppository?
If it made me thin, I'd
Just like, if it made me think, you could shit right in my mouth right now.
Take a funnel, and shit in my ass. Just make it work.
If it made me beautiful.
I've never taken a suppository. I can't imagine
Neither
it's
have I.
that bad.
I've never taken a suppository, and I can imagine it's terrible.
You just slide right in. I mean, it's not a big deal.
Well, I mean,
Well, for you,
Yeah. Thank you, Tom. I was thinking it. I didn't want to say it.
No, I mean they're shaped like a bullet. It's not like
I know. That's not a selling point. They're shaped like something that kills people.
They're like smaller than a pencil. They're not like
In width or in length?
in width.
It's not too big. I'm Dan Turco.
I'm Alex Bozinovic.
I'm Jeff Ford.
And I'm your host, Tom Walma. This is Creativity Wasted. I have a website, creativitywasted.com, and I also started a Patreon. So if you love the show, consider donating to Patreon.